of love. I mean, if you're anyone a fan of the celebration and its history, this is where you find it. Miss Francis, what can you tell folks when they come here what they can expect?
Most of the stuff we have here is history of the Tennessee Walking Horse, where it started, when it started, history of War Trace. War Trace is known as the cradle of the Tennessee Walking Horse because we had the railroad track and the Walking Horse Hotel. We have a little bit of the War Trace history and have just lots of Tennessee Walking Horse history from the beginning to the current World Grand Champions.
And again, the Tennessee Walking Horse National Museum is right next to the cradle here in War Trace. Ms. Francis, if you could let us know a good phone number if people want to reach out before they visit.
We are open every Friday and Saturday from 10 to 4. You can call to check on anything, 931-703-9797.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Francis Bates, here at the Tennessee Walking Horse National Museum on the Bedford County Minute.
Hi, this is Pam Tillis. Hi, this is Reba McEntire. Turn on the radio.
98.7 and AM 1580 WLIJ, Shelbyville, Tennessee, the leader.
Good morning. It is I'd say it's a terrific Tuesday, and it's still a good day to be alive, even though it's raining. We need the rain, Brandon, don't we? Still raining. That's your weather report. I mean, I love Elijah, but it's raining, period. That's what it's doing. But anyways, folks, we have a special talk program this morning all about the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. And Mr. Jasper Wilson, your area rep of FCA Bedford County, is in this morning to talk with Benny Pulley all about that and their Night of Impact event coming up soon. Benny, take it away.
All right, this is Benny Pulley, behalf of Hopkins Farm Broadcasting. Welcome to the show. I'm here with Jasper Wilson, the area representative of Bedford County for FCA. And a lot of people that are not familiar with FCA, I was familiar with it, but a lot of people, he just told what it was about.
Yeah.
What does it stand for?
Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
All right. Now, how long have you been involved in it, and why did you get started?
I've been involved with FCA for the last 3.5 years, going on 4 years. Mm-hmm. It's incredible. I give all the glory to Jesus. And I got involved because I believe it's so important to pour into this next generation and youth. And just knowing that my past and my history of, I wasn't brought up, knowing about Christ and going to church all the time. And but Christ met me where I was at. And so I got involved with FCA, and the very first huddle that I went to, the very first devotion that I went to, a student that I didn't know, a student that I never met before, walked up to me, and these words I will never forget. They said, "This is the only place I feel safe. FCA is the only place I feel safe." So God began to speak to my heart then, and I knew that that's where He needed me to be and wanted me to be.
Yeah. Well, I know you're in Bedford County, so what are all the schools? Do you remember all the schools that you're involved in?
Yes, sir. So we currently cover about 10 schools: Shelbyville High School, Cascade High School, Community High School, Webb, Cascade Middle, Community Middle, Thomas Magnet, Liberty, what else am I forgetting? Harris Middle, and we just started our first elementary at Cartwright. Oh, so we started our first FCA huddle at Cartwright Elementary. So that's the schools that.
So about how many? And most of it's all volunteer work. Mm-hmm. How many volunteers do you have that help you with? I know it's a big group, but just in Bedford County, I mean,
we have about 30 volunteers between our huddle leaders and our character coaches. And our huddle leaders is like a teacher that hosts the area-wide FCA huddle for the school, and then you have your character coaches that are specifically for a sports team. So between all of our schools in the school-wide huddle and the character coach for specific teams, we got about 30 volunteers.
Well, that's great. And I know, and I'm just going back from years past. Back when I went to school, you started off the morning with the invocation. Mm-hmm. Then they had Pledge Allegiance.
Yeah.
and then we start our classes. But that was done away a long time ago.
Yeah.
And, and I still think a lot of the issues that's happening in our school systems across the nation started when we took prayer and everything out of school.
I agree.
And you've seen I call it the decline of our nation, because I think when we took all that out, it just seemed like the morality of the world just changed, and because we weren't being taught anything. And I know a lot of people are against it in school, but when you can give the person the choice, whether they want to do it or not want to do it, the majority of them will want to do it. And
I think you're exactly right, and I think, with that being said, this is an amazing time just to be a part of ministry like FCA, because even with people who may not agree, or they say, hey, we've taken this out of school, one of our biggest things is to disciple students. Let them lead the devotion time. Let them lead our events, student-led, because the impact that they can make will be much bigger than what we can make.
A lot of times a kid can affect the parents.
That's right.
Many times I've seen that. So, I know, brought up in a home that didn't go to church like you, sort of. A lot of fighting, arguing, bickering at home, and drinking, the smoking, the whole bit, and I was brought up around that. But my grandfather would come get me and take me to church. So that had an impact on me, And then once I became a Christian, then me being an example, my mother started going to church too.
Wow.
And then me and my mother going to church made an example, and my dad finally came around.
Awesome.
So it's a process, but it's a long process sometimes, but you just have to keep working. That's all you can do.
That's right.
And it's... there's so many students out here today that are, they're so used to doing the cell phone, social media and all that stuff. And that's okay. But you need to talk to people. And once you can talk to people, because there's a lot of people that they just need somebody to talk to them, because they ain't got nobody at home that would talk to them.
And that's one of the things that we really are intentional about. Like, to listen. Some of these kids, they don't have nobody to talk to.
You're right.
And the truth is, sometimes some of the stuff they want to talk about is hard to talk to with their parents. And so we just try to listen to them and love on them and give them the right advice, right? And so it is, I've had really serious conversations with a lot of young people, and then at the end of the day, they're like, thank you for just listening. I don't always try to give an answer, just try to be there for them.
Just need somebody to talk to, because a lot of this stuff that we growing up in school, because I was bullied because my dad made me slick my hair back, wear white socks. I call them high water pants. And kids would make fun of you, and you was either going to get in a fight or you was going to get out of it with trying not to get in a fight, but it was always something going on, and but I didn't have nobody to talk to about it. I just held it all in. And, I think that's what today's society, a lot of people hold it in, then they lash out. And that's the thing you don't want to happen.
Right.
And it's just having that somebody to just sort of let you know what's going on.
Yes.
And I think if you got the Lord on your side, He'll take care of it.
That's right. That's right.
Well, I know we've got, and we'll get into it in a minute, but we've got a big event coming up. And just give us a little bit about it, and then we'll talk more about it here in a minute. But just tell them when it is and who's coming, and then just a little bit about that event.
Yeah. So FCA Night of Impact, it's next Tuesday. We're a week away. Week away. It's going to be at 6:30 at the Cooper Steel Arena. Shout out to Cooper Steel.
Great
Incredible.
people.
Yes. And we have Inky Johnson coming. We're going to hear stories, testimonies, coaches, athletes, and, have a good meal from Rowdy Ranch. Can't beat that.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to have Inky Johnson, a former Vols player, and we're looking forward to him sharing the message.
Now, to get tickets or to come, what do they have to do?
So we have a website, and go to fcarocks.org, and you'll click on Bedford County Night of Impact. Should be as soon as you go on there. You can register as a table host or a table sponsor. We have different levels for table sponsors, but you don't have to be obligated. We would love for you to be a table sponsor of your business and you want to promote your business. But you can, if you say, hey, I just want to come, and there's each table sits 8 people, so you can register as a table host and invite some people to come with you.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, Mr. Chase, if you could take us to a 2-minute break, we'll be right back.
When's the last time you've seen the eye doctor? Don't wait. Whether it's little Carter's first pair of glasses or keeping a good eye on your vision health as you age, your eyes are a precious thing. See personalized care for the whole family and friendly faces at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care on 605 North Main in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. Striving to bring you excellence in optometry every single day. Don't put your family's vision off. Make an appointment today at 931-684-2020. Personalized eye care for the whole family at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care. United Communications builds connections you can rely on. Whether it's fast internet for your home or business, our fiber network is designed for your community. No long hold times, no out-of-town providers, just real service from real people. Call 931-740-1800 or visit united.net. Thousands of Tennesseans already trust United. United Communications. Fast, local internet. Visit Kincaid Service Company today to experience the superior comfort of a Serta mattress. Serta has pioneered sleep innovation for more than 90 years, bringing quality products to more than 150 countries worldwide. Serta Comfort is validated by consumers with thousands of 5-star reviews and are designed and assembled in the U.S. at one of Serta's state-of-the-art facilities. Serta's award-winning mattress collections are created by providing superior comfort along with overall support and breathability. Get Serta Comfort by visiting Kincaid Service Company in Shelbyville. Online at kincaidservice.com. United Communications builds connections you can rely on. Whether it's fast internet for your home or business, our fiber network is designed for your community. No long hold times, no out-of-town providers, just real service from real people. Call 931-740-1800 or visit united.net. Thousands of Tennesseans already trust United. United Communications. Fast, local internet.
If you're in the market for heavy equipment, Clanton Pipe & Supply has you covered. With everything from skid steers, backhoes, and even mini excavators, you never know what Clanton will have on the lot. For all your pipe and used equipment needs, call 931-684-4847. For heavy equipment, financing is available with approved credit. And of course, you know Clanton for their corrugated metal and plastic culvert pipe. They carry all types and sizes, not to mention that delivery is also available. 931-684-4847, ClantonPipeandSupply.com.
All right, this is Benny Pulley, behalf of Hopkins Farm Broadcasting, here with Jasper Williams, area director or area representative for FCA. And we're talking about the Night of Impact, and we were going over the speaker and all that kind of stuff and the sponsorship. So the event is mainly to try to bring attention to FCA, right?
Yes, sir. To bring the awareness, what God is doing, the impact that God is doing, and hopefully get people involved, whether if it's serving, supporting, and it will be a night of fundraising for the ministry of FCA. We are basically a local missionary, so we raise our own funds for the ministry, but be a night of impact overall, just in, it's a focus on, what God is doing and how people can get involved in what he's doing.
So if they go to the website that y'all have, they can find out more information about FCA, what they do,
Yes,
how
sir.
they can sponsor, how they can volunteer. All that's on the website.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's good. That's what we want. So I know you said you've been doing this about 3.5 years. So what are your goals for Bedford County, since you're the area rep for here? What is your vision for the FCA, and what are looking forward way out? What's your actual goal there?
So I would say number one is to lead every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and his church. And a lot of people think, well, is it just about coaches and athletes? Well, it's the influence that they can have, right? And I think every coach plus every athlete equals every campus.
Oh, yeah.
And so my goal is to be on every campus as much as we can to make disciples through coaches, through athletes, teachers, however we can share the gospel. That is the big goal, is every campus. So to sum that up is to be present on every campus as much as we can.
And how many schools do you like being in all the campuses here in Bedford County? Probably 4 or 5.
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah, we have all the high schools and middle school covered, so just a few elementaries, and we're looking at that in the future too to get more involved.
Now, I understand, because I came to one of your meetings before, y'all purchase Bibles and stuff like that to give to the students.
Yes, last year we gave out over $1,500 worth of Bibles. We have FCA Bibles designed for athletes. We even have coaches Bibles, because we do 3 coaches Bible studies. Do one at Webb, one at Central, and one at Cascade. So we put Bibles in the hands of students, athletes, and encourage them to get in their word.
And the main thing is, if you take the Bible and read it, it's pretty, I'd say sometimes it's so simple a 5th grader could understand it, but it's a way of reading it, understanding it, and letting somebody tell you exactly, because sometimes some students have a little harder time, and it's just a way of showing them, what you got to do.
Yes, sir.
So long term, I know you need more volunteers. I would say you need more donations to help it continue, so we can get into elementary schools. So basically, mainly what you're saying is we need to get people involved.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the best way for here in Bedford County is to go to the website, or is it to call the office, or what's the best way for people to get involved if they want to get started right now?
If they want to get started right now, they can go to the website, and we even provide information and trainings on there, but also my email. Reach out to me. Send me an email, jasperwilson@fca.org, and reach out to me, say I'm interested, and I want to be a part of FCA. And I'll reach back out, connect, and we'll just go from there.
Yeah, because in today's society, a lot of times you ask for a volunteer and everybody runs the other direction.
Yeah.
But with the Christians, though, it's a little different situation. People want to try to help individuals to find Christ, and so you've got to reach out and do the things you need to do to support church and all the things that are going on. And, just remember, read the Bible, and, it's you got to help your fellow man.
That's it.
And the one thing that people forget, 1 Corinthians 13, greatest gift of all is love.
Yeah.
We got to love our fellow man.
That's right.
So we forget that. We're in such a tech-savvy society, and we don't wear our feelings where they should be in our heart, that we wear them on our shoulders, and we're snapped. And we're like, if me and you got mad at each other, we need to talk it out.
That's right.
Not snap at each other and cuss each other out.
Right.
Sit down like civil people, figure out what it is we have a problem with.
Jesus
and fix
said, go to your brother.
That's right. If you got an issue, go to him.
Go to him. That's right. That's right.
And a lot of people have forgot that. And you notice it a lot when you're driving. I do real estate, so when you're driving, the road rage and the people who get mad, and the people, like, I was driving back and forth to Murfreesboro there 2 or 3 years ago, and I bet you I got ran off the road 5 or 6 times, people talking on their cell phone and pulled into my lane, and I have to hit the emergency lane.
Yeah.
I didn't cuss them out. I just pull over the side, and I'm going, God, please help me. Because it's you just like, I want to go over there and jerk them out of the car, you know. It's just, but I'm saying, God, please help me, because I got to control my temper, you know. But it's like people don't pay attention.
Yeah.
And we, like I said, when we went to school back years ago, we had all that, and people were more, I call it godly then. Not saying they're not godly now. There's a lot of godly people there. They just don't show it.
Yeah.
They don't say it. So, you know, when you work with people, I've worked with a lot of people. I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
And then every other word's a cuss word.
Right. Yeah.
I'm going, what book are you reading from? It might not be the same book I'm reading from.
Yeah.
You know, because, you know, don't want nothing foul coming out your mouth. That's what it says, you know.
Yeah.
And we just got to be kind to people.
That's right.
You know, and, you know, I came up during the racial riots. Me and my best friends, we had a dairy dip. I call it a dairy dip. It's like a Dairy Queen. A dairy dip right in the middle of the projects. My best friends were black.
Yeah. And
they would come in the thing. We would talk, have a good time. But then there was other people that you couldn't stand it. You know, and I'm going, why has this got to be?
Right.
You know,
right.
And as a Christian, there ain't no difference.
Yeah.
Whatever race, ethnicity you are, we got the same heart.
That's right.
We got the same colored blood.
Yeah.
Ain't no nothing like that. So, you know, as a Christian, that's what we got to accept.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And you're doing a great work, you know, trying to help these students, because you come up rough, like me and you talk about.
Yeah.
We come up rough, and you've been around the household, because when me and my wife, we've been married 50 years. When we got married, the first thing I told her, I said, won't be no arguing in our house. Because when you're around it 24/7,
it affects you.
Yeah, it affects you a lot.
Yeah.
And you never know. It would be over something stupid.
Yeah.
It'd be an argument. And you're going, I can't do this. And I told my wife, I said, it won't happen. And even if she wanted to argue with me, I wasn't going to argue. That'd make her mad. Well, I wouldn't argue. But, you know, that's the key. And, you know, we don't teach it enough. And a lot of people are trying to get away from it. But, you know, I have to say, when I brought my children here, I let them go to Ezel Harding at their last couple of years in Nashville. And I moved them up here, and I put them in Cascade. The best move I ever made. Good bunch of teachers, good bunch of students. They were so nice to my kids. You know, didn't teach them a whole lot of bad stuff. That's what I was glad of. And most of the families and all were Christian.
Right.
And it was, you could tell. And it makes a difference in how you raise your children.
It does.
And they've won a blue ribbon for several times for their teaching and stuff. And they're a great school.
That's
and it's all of them are great schools.
Yeah.
But Cascade sticks out to me because my kids went there and now my grandkids. So it's a great school. Yeah. So your goal mainly is to just get more volunteers, more people to support you.
Yeah, I mean, well, I say number one goal is to give the opportunity for as many coaches, athletes, students to hear about Christ. And how that happens is getting more volunteers and getting more donors. But, man, the vision FCA is to see the world transformed by Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. So, I mean, I see you talk about long term. Yeah. Hey, man, may this impact. I tell you a story of the Shelbyville Central High School soccer team. They started praying with the other teams before their games.
Oh, wow.
And this was student-led. It wasn't me that gave them the idea.
Right.
It wasn't the coach. It wasn't nobody. It was the students themselves that God laid on their hearts to pray with the other team. And at the end of the season, two other coaches came to Coach Casey Curry, who's the coach for the soccer team in Shelbyville, and said that we have started doing what y'all started.
Wow.
And so that's the long term, is that this outlasts me, this outlasts, this generation to continue on. So I believe the biggest thing is the gospel spreading, making disciples, and that happens through getting more people involved, volunteering, donations, donors, and board members too.
Oh yeah, yeah. And really, with the soccer team, that would be what you call a night of impact.
Yeah,
I mean, it was impactful to the other coaches because they reacted.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And that's what you got to do. You got to impact the community. Once they see what's going on and what they need to do, then they can help or volunteer or do some kind of something that will help. I had a friend pass away this morning, but we were at Live Hospice in Murfreesboro, and the kindness that those people show to the family and to loved ones, and they had donations from different people. They would come by and give you snacks and different things just because they know you're in pain and suffering and bereaving there. And it's just knowing that there's people out there that care, and that's with FCA. That's what it is. It's knowing people care about your everlasting life.
That's right. Yeah.
So, was there anything else you'd like to say? We got about a couple minutes. Would you like to mention the website again about the Night of Impact and of how they register and all?
Yeah, I would say, man, I'm most of all thankful for Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior, who's able to make all this possible, even being here. I believe, like what Mordecai tells Esther, for such a time as this. Perhaps you were given this position for such a time as this. And I believe I'm grateful that God gave me this opportunity. And I believe it's for such a time as this, for this next generation, for this youth. And, the Night of Impact, if you are interested in joining us, the website again is fcarocks.org. That's rocks, ROCKS.org. And you can go on there, click on the tab that says Bedford County Night of Impact. All the information is on there. We would love to have you, whether if you are a table host. There's different levels of sponsorship, and you can be a table host. So table sponsor or table host.
Yeah, and then it's going to be Tuesday, right? 6:30?
Next Tuesday, 6:30. Inky Johnson will be in the building at Cooper Steel Arena. And again, we are so thankful for Cooper Steel, all that they're doing in this community.
Yeah, they're great assets for the community of Bedford County. Give them your email again in case they would like to send you an email about volunteering.
That's Jasper Wilson at FCA.org. Jasper Wilson at FCA.org.
All right. Well, we were glad we were able to help you. We hope it will help spread FCA so that we can get more people volunteering and helping in the organization of these schools. And maybe you'll get all the elementary schools before the end of the year.
That's it. Appreciate it, man. Yes.
Well, Jasper, thank you for coming, and we appreciate you. God bless each and every one of you. We will see you next time.
When's the last time you've seen the eye doctor? Don't wait. Whether it's little Carter's first pair of glasses or keeping a good eye on your vision health as you age, your eyes are a precious thing. See personalized care for the whole family and friendly faces at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care on 605 North Main in Shelbyville, across from the U.S. Post Office. Striving to bring you excellence in optometry every single day. Don't put your family's vision off. Make an appointment today at 931-684-2020. Personalized eye care for the whole family at Dr. Hasty Family Eye Care.
At United Communications, we're more than just fast internet. We're your local connection to reliability and service you can count on right here in Bedford County. With fiber fast speeds and a team in your community, we keep you connected when it matters most. No long hold times, no out-of-town providers, just real service from people who care. Call 931-740-1800 or visit united.net. Thousands of Tennesseans already trust United. United Communications. Fast, local internet.
Visit Kincaid Service Company today to experience the superior comfort of a Serta mattress. Serta has pioneered sleep innovation for more than 90 years, bringing quality products to more than 150 countries worldwide. Serta Comfort is validated by consumers with thousands of 5-star reviews and are designed and assembled in the U.S. at one of Serta's state-of-the-art facilities. Serta's award-winning mattress collections are created by providing superior comfort along with overall support and breathability. Get Serta Comfort by visiting Kincaid Service Company in Shelbyville. Online at KincaidService.com.
We're Middle Tennessee's home for pure classic country. 98.7 AM 1580 WLIJ.